Hello everybody, welcome to Odd Witch Wendell. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. We're just gonna do a general reading here for the collective. So, let's see. Nice. Okay. There's a lot of reversals. These are a lot of reversals. Usually that means that things are kind of like topsy-turvy. Things are not certain. For me anyway. So far in the reading, you have the Knight of Pentacles as you. He is a slow-moving knight. He is honorable. He is making his way towards security and fulfillment. He is abundant and is moving just in the direction he wants to go, slowly. And then what crosses you is the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is about charity, justice. It's about kind of like freedom. It's about being able to give and being generous as well. It's about receiving support. So it could be like maybe you're not getting one kind of income, like maybe like you have two different types of income. One income has kind of is done, or maybe it's a loan that just finished, like that you're tidying up or whatever, paying off, and that could be your challenge. Then what's below you is the Nine of Cups in reverse. So it's Nine of Cups is all about wish fulfillment, feeling like you have everything you need emotionally, other than, you know, somebody else. Like you have everything you need on your own. But in reverse, it's kind of about like a lack mindset, not feeling like you have like what you want, and like feeling maybe like entitled to things that you want that you're not getting. And that could be why the Six of Pentacles is in your challenge as well. And then the Star in reverse is behind you, like in your past, in your recent past. So this is really feeling like you have wishes on, kind of like that feel unheard, that you feel like a lot of the things that you want you're not getting, and you feel like you're starting to give up with the Strength card in reverse at your potential out or future. And also like just where your mind's at. So what's kind of guiding you forward. And then like ahead of you here, in your recent, or I guess, what do you say? You don't say recent future, you only say recent past. Near future is the Six of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords is about leaving behind an old situation that you may not have closure on, but you still leave it, and you do it for the people that you care about and yourself. And it's kind of melancholy and just a lot of uncertainty. Yeah. Ouchie. This is a painful reading. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. But you have your head in the right spot. Well, like you're okay. Good news is the situation is what you make it. It's not as bleak as you feel like it might be. It's in your hopes. Well, okay, so this is you, which is your Sorry, my apologies. It's the Five of Swords, which is all about after a big fight, cleaning up and feeling like you've won, but won at a cost. Like, at what cost have you won? Have you lost all the people that you love just for the sake of your ego? That's kind of what this card's getting at. I'm not saying you, but it could be more so that you're in this environment that feels ruthless. Because that's more so what I'm getting, is that you're stuck in this environment that feels so ruthless that you don't have, it's like you feel like you have no escape, like you're trapped in the Nine of Swords, which is all about late night, staying up late, crying, anxiety, you know, those, right? It's not a fun place to be in. But it's in reverse, so it feels like, for me, it feels like perpetual, like you can't get out of the cycle. Just because most things are reversed here, I feel like it's just like you feel stuck and trapped, and it's giving like anxiety. And you're scared that, like, you know, you might not be able to get out of it, you don't know how to get out of it, and that you might, it's giving like you're stuck with a job, saving up enough money to get out, to move out further out so that you can get an even better job, you know? It's like you're stuck waiting and collecting slowly and slowly. Like, I feel like the image I'm getting is like the Knight of Pentacles. Confirmation burp is coming. Ooh. Okay. Is going to like town to town collecting change, kind of like Terry Fox vibes, where you have a good cause, you've put yourself in sort of like a bubble, but you feel trapped there and you keep going and going and going until you can't go anymore. I mean, he wasn't doing that for himself, though. He was doing that for everybody. He's an amazing person. The fact that he did that. I feel like this situation, though, is a little bit different. I feel like you're doing this for yourself. Not in a bad way. Like, trying to, like, make a living. And it's just like this living isn't giving what you need it to. But there's, with the Magician in your final outcome, there's a lot of options here that you have available to you that may be hard to see right now because you've had so much disappointment. It's hard to see anything else but disappointment. But like, you have options. What are these options? I'm gonna use these for clarification of the Lenormand fortune cards. I'm gonna use these as clarification cards today. Okay, so I was gonna say, like, to get this out for the Magician. So the Magician's clarified by the stars. So you have dreams, you have hopes, you have things that you want, that you're moving towards, or at least kind of like waiting to have a opening to then move towards it. But I feel like what it's telling you now, the way out of this situation is to just go towards it now with what resources you have. You have more than you realize. This I was grabbing for the Fool because I want to know what opportunities come from embodying the Fool's energy. And you have the Stork. So, confirmation burp again. See, I don't burp at all. Only when I do tarot readings. It's so weird. Maybe because I'm talking so much. Maybe that's why. But, The stork is all about blessings coming in, new opportunities. So, and storks, they deliver, in like, folk tales. They deliver babies, right? So, it's like, this opportunity is being delivered to you. If you embody this full energy, you go through life without the doubt and the disappointment and all the baggage that you've been carrying. If you're able to let those things go, this opportunity will make itself clear to you in the very least. Now, what else do we want to clarify? I would like some clarification on the strength in reverse. The strength in reverse card feels like you feel like incapable. You feel like you can't do something when you can. And I want to know why. Why do you feel this way? The house. You could be stuck at home. Maybe you work from home and you're at home a lot. So you feel like your outer world doesn't match your inner world. And that your inner world's bigger than your outer world and that you're stuck. It could be that maybe the people at home that you're with might, be detrimental to your mental health in a way and is causing you to believe that you're not worthy of the things that you want, and you are. What's at the bottom of the deck, actually? Ooh. The Chariot. You decide which way you go. It's so funny, the Chariot, because, like, how do you cover a sphinx, like, chest area? Like, do you give them a bikini top? Because literally, like, I painted these on, and I'm like, they don't even look like bikini tops. Like, what are they? There was a fly that just scared me so bad. Oh, it just came into a reading. I don't know if you guys saw that. He's making an appearance. But yeah, anyway. I just think it's funny. Just for YouTube and stuff. But the Sphinx, there's a black one and a white one. And then there's the dude in the chariot. And he's like, I don't know if this is specifically the background for the chariot, but there's this dude called Plato. And he was in a chariot. And it was like he could choose good or bad. And like the Sphinx each went in different directions. Like they were horses. They each went into different directions. And the black horse went towards lust. And the good horse stayed where it was. And so like it kind of... So maybe like just watch what you're interested in. Watch what's luring you into this darker energy. It could be thoughts of doubt that's alluring you. It could be, yeah, let's go with that. Just thoughts of doubt or negative thoughts in general. Thoughts. You don't have any wands in your reading. And wands are all about passion. And again, like, the star with the magician is all about passion and new beginnings, and manifesting what you want is all about manifestation. Same with the stork, too. So, it's like, if you don't feel any passion, create your passion. Even if you feel stuck, find a way. There's like, even if it just means like on the way to work, listen to a playlist or a podcast about something that you're interested in, rather than like your usual music playlist, or like, finding those little parts of your day to integrate something more to fulfill you a little bit more, just to get by, because it seems like you're in a liminal period where you're stuck in between two different kind of like goals, and you're just working hard to get to, like, you achieved a milestone and now you're about to go to another goal. It's kind of what it feels like. Let's get some clarification for the Six of Swords in reverse. What are they leaving behind? What are they leaving behind that they're having trouble leaving behind? Book. You could be graduating. I also had this. Yeah, a tree, a book, ancient knowledge. Leaving behind a book, tree. Could be family you're leaving behind. Could be your family home that you're having trouble leaving behind and moving forward, and you have this conflict within you and feeling like it's like you're happy and excited to leave. I feel like you haven't left yet because this is in your future and you're not feeling like you're not ready or something, but I think it's like you have this conflict within you about wanting to go and wanting to stay, and I feel like it's not even about that. I feel like it's what you make out of the now. I feel like that's what this is all saying. Okay. I feel like we need some advice, so I'm gonna take out, I want to take out the Visionary I Ching, and then we'll close off this reading. I need some advice here, Spirit. Can you give us some advice? How do we go about this feeling stuck energy? How do we deal with this? I feel like there's good things around us that we're having trouble kind of just because of the lack of wands. Because wands is like what's inside of us, our passions, our excitement, our drive. And if you have none, then what's fueling you? You don't have anything fueling you. You feel like, what's Chariot without gas? Right? What's a magician without magic? Okay, so we have excessive pressure. So yeah, that can take away our wands for sure. Excessive pressure, feeling like we can't, like there's too much for us to do. Maybe moving out, maybe graduating is what's pressuring you. Maybe that's the case. And you feel like you have to get it done now. Something is about to collapse. So I see here, collapse. What else is about collapse? Collapse. Collapse. A great pressure is causing an imbalance that needs correction. If the dam is about to burst, moving out of the way is your first priority. Likewise. Ooh, with the Five of Swords. Moving out of the way rather than staying. Like moving out of the way within your environment you're currently in. Okay, anyway, let me finish reading this. I'm just gonna go through and read the whole thing. There's a fly. Likewise, if you are in an old mine shaft and feel the earth begin to tremble, it is time for quick, instinctive action and nimble footwork. Only extraordinary measures can produce a successful outcome. When the roof is collapsing, run first and choose your destination later. Extraordinary times bring out the best and worst in people. When a great weight is upon your world, powerful moments present opportunities to make great gains because everything is in a state of flux. One can either move in the direction of positive change and improvement or towards stagnation. Interesting. So, again, the feeling trapped between either staying or going. To achieve the former, one must go gently to the heart of the issue, to the cause, then a smooth transition is ensured. This may be the moment you have been waiting for. Although the current challenge may seem to be more than you can handle, remember that a flood usually reaches its high water mark for only a few brief moments before it begins to subside. Confirmation verb. Excuse me. Action must be taken now to ensure opportunities for success later. You never know the true extent of your abilities until you, at least once in your life, dive into a crisis with complete abandon, dedicating every ounce of your energy and every fiber of your being to the cause at hand. Now it is time. Dare to win. So, it feels like a canon event that you're going through right now. And it's like, you just feel stuck where you are, and the only way to go is forward, and going forward has a lot of resistance and pain to it as well, but it's like one or the other, and instinctively you know where to go, but it hurts. It's tiring, and you're done. You feel like you're about to give up. But at these moments, that's when you build the most character, is essentially what this book is saying, and that you get, you achieve the most. Like, everybody needs to go through something like this once in their life if they want to kind of get a full kind of experience of what life is. And so you're going through a challenge, but from the sounds of it, you're going to get through because you know what you need to do and you know how to get there. But again, please just add some passion into your life and something just to bring yourself some joy, because you're missing it within your reading here. And even you only have one cup. All of it is pentacles and swords mostly. And you also have 4 major arcana, which is a lot. Like, this is a big transition in your life right now. And you're doing it, and you're doing great. Especially like when we move here, these 2 upright, it's like just you and in your head and your past and your future, they all feel just crappy, but no, Spirit's here for you, and it's gonna help you along the way, and it's gonna get a little bit better every day. Just keep moving forward, because every day you're making a little bit more progress, and make sure you celebrate that every day, because it's hard. So be there for yourself, and support yourself. If nobody else is going to be there for you, be there for you, because that's all you can do. And with that, I hope you guys have an amazing week. I hope you guys are able to make it through this. I know you guys will. You guys are amazing. And we're in this together, you guys. I'm in a similar boat, so let's go. Let's do this. Let's get out of this position and find ourselves in a new spot that is much better for us. So with that, take care, you guys. Have an amazing week. Love you, and bye. Bye.